Madam Speaker, I come before the House today in strong opposition to the Employment Non-Discrimination Act. However well-intended, the bill extends existing employment discrimination provisions of the federal law, like those contained in Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, to prohibit employment discrimination based on sexual orientation. Now, let me be clear. I don't condone discrimination against people for any reason whatsoever. I believe in civility and decency in society. But the problem here is that by extending the reach of federal law to cover sexual orientation, employment discrimination protections, in effect, can wage war on the free exercise of religion in the workplace. In effect, as has been said already, this sets up something of a constitutional conflict between the right to religious freedom in the workplace and another person's newly created right to sue you for practicing your faith or acknowledging your faith in the workplace. And this is, as has been said before, a deeply enshrined tradition in the American experiment, emanating as it does out of the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Some examples: under ENDA, employees around the country who possess religious beliefs that are opposed to homosexual behavior would be forced, in effect, to lay down their rights and convictions at the door. For example, if an employee keeps a Bible in his or her cubicle, and if an employee displays a Bible verse on their desk, that employee could be claimed by a homosexual colleague to be creating a hostile work environment because the homosexual employee objects to passages in the Bible relating to homosexuality. The employer's in a no-win situation as well. Either the employer has to ban employees from having a Bible at the workplace for their break time or displaying Bible verses and thereby face a lawsuit under Title VII for religious discrimination, or the employer then has to continue to allow it and face potential lawsuit under ENDA by the homosexual employee. This sets up a conflict.
Gentleman is recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you, gentlemen. This sets up a constitutional conflict headed for the courts about which Congress should not involve itself. I strongly oppose the Employment Non-Discrimination Act. We must stand for the right of every American to practice their faith according to the dictates of their conscience, whether it be in the public square or in the workplace. And so I oppose Employment Non-Discrimination Act and urge my colleagues to do likewise. I yield back.